The Federal Reserve is hosting a big meeting today that could shape the future of crypto. Will the U.S. government shutdown end soon and send the markets higher? And these three altcoins are primed for a big move. This is your Altcoin Buzz News. Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Cody, and if you're new here, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you know when we drop latest content. Follow us on Twitter, AltcoinBuzzIO, and as always, not financial advice. We wish the best of luck in your crypto ventures. Also, make sure to join us for our X Spaces, Tuesday to Friday at 9 a.m. EST, link down below. All right, good morning, you guys. So more or less, Bitcoin is just kind of chopping around. It is, you could say at the very least, we've reclaimed this level, so it doesn't look terrible. If we go to the weekly chart, it looks, better that it's finally reclaimed this level around $108,000. So it looks good in that sense, and it kind of looks like a level reclaim, and then maybe we chop around here a little bit more, and then we continue higher. But it's very hard to say because one thing that I don't know if you guys have seen is that a lot of market makers actually got blown out on October 10th. So they got blown up when the market just crashed so much that they weren't able to position accordingly. And so a lot of market makers aren't actually in the market anymore. The Wintermute CEO actually was on an interview recently, and he was talking about how a lot of market makers were completely destroyed and offsides with this. And so they had to sell a lot of their spot positions. And so that's why there's a lot of continued selling pressure in the market where there's not a lot of market makers. So there's not actually people in the books. So the books are super thin. Not a lot of people are doing bidding right now. A lot of people are scared. And the market makers aren't even there to push the prices up or down either way. There's a lot of people who are just waiting on the sidelines. There's no market makers in the order books anymore. I know a lot of market makers are waiting to see if Binance will send the money back for the recovery fund from this event. But basically, there's not a lot of people bidding in the books right now. And so there's not a lot to talk about in terms of a price necessarily. We are going to continue to chop around. So more so we have to talk about the fundamentals and whatever else is going on in the market. So first off, we have CryptoRus who says a shutdown ending soon, the markets could rally. Polymarket is now predicting a sooner end to the U.S. government shutdown. In the past day, the probability of a quick resolution has increased, with November 5th emerging as the most likely end date for now. Since the shutdown started on October 1st, that would be a 36-day shutdown. Historically, markets often rise after shutdowns. After the 2018 and 2019 35-day one, the S&P rallied 10.3%, and in the 2013 one, which was 16 days, the S&P rallied 3.1%. An earlier end to the U.S. government shutdown could accelerate SEC approval of pending crypto ETFs, including XRP, Litecoin, Doge, ADA, and others. We also have going on today, the Federal Reserve will host a conference on payments innovation, with representatives from Chainlink, Paxos, Circle, and Coinbase among its panelists. And we also have this clip of President Trump talking about Bitcoin and easing pressure on the US dollar.
It's become amazing. It's the jobs that it produces. And I notice more and more you pay in Bitcoin. People are saying it takes a lot of pressure off the dollar, and it's a great thing for our country. So
it was hard to miss that 50% of the internet was down. That was yesterday and partially today as well. Tracking site Down Detector has received over 8 million reports around the globe, and if that happens, you know it's serious. Canva, Microsoft's Excel, Word, and more, Zoom, your mobile phone, they all didn't work. Your smart home blacked out, and so did Netflix. Fortnite and various centralized exchanges were also not accessible, and that's because Amazon Web Services, or AWS, had a massive outage. So do you still think that centralized is the way to go? It has a single point of failure, as yesterday demonstrated. But by using the decentralized services of Walrus, this wouldn't have happened. Walrus didn't go down, and it's your answer to centralized servers like AWS. It simply doesn't have a single point of failure. So this may be the right time to move your data to Walrus and have 24/7 access. Let this be a warning and a wake-up call. And then moving on to our first altcoin of the day, we have a Solana. We have Gemini, who introduced a Solana credit card offering up to 4% back in Solana with automatic staking for rewards. And then we have B-Launch, who says the Solana payment card teased for October 20th, crypto payments revolution is incoming. What this means, you can spend Solana, USDC, and Solana tokens directly in stores and online. No need to convert crypto to cash. It's a huge step towards mainstream crypto payments, rumored partners with MoonPay and Radium. If confirmed, Sol price could explode. A breakout of $210 with a target of $243, next $260, and then long-term $415 to $500 if the bull run continues. And then we also have the Solana founder Anatoly is building a new perp DEX called Percolator, so he's joining the perp DEX narrative run. We also have Grayscale calls Solana undervalued in their latest report, as Solana is labeled crypto's financial bazaar. The report emphasizes Solana's strong on-chain fundamentals, which are deemed necessary for its future growth, positioning it as the leading blockchain. Solana fundamentals include network fees, operational scalability, on-chain applications, robust on-chain economy, and Grayscale noted that Solana's market cap does not fully reflect the strength of its network fundamentals compared to other layer 1s. And 9 public companies currently hold 2.5% of the Solana supply. And we have Look on Chain saying insane accumulation, 30 new wallets have withdrawn over 6 million Link, worth $116 million from Binance since the market crash. We also have a Ted who says on-chain data shows a lot of players accumulated Link, bought some spot. At the same time, sentiment shares when Chainlink's average 30-day returns among traders falls below -5%, it's been a reliable buy signal. By measuring the returns of Link wallets active in the past month, you can gauge when the crowd is in pain and an ideal entry point is forming, like we saw on Friday. Then we have Dan Crypto Trades who says strong altcoin market rallies are often led by Link outperforming. In the chart below, you can see the Link chart versus the total 2 altcoin market cap. Most big rallies, Link either leads by moving first or is right on pace with the rest. It's one of those coins that generally leads, where coins like XRP and Atom are famous for being ones that move last right before the big flush. So good to keep an eye out on this one in my opinion, especially since it's starting to outperform for the last few days. So overall, that's good news if Link is leading the rest of the altcoins. Then we also have Milk Road who shares big news. The Fed is hosting a conference on stablecoins and tokenization tomorrow. Here's the details. We have speakers from Chainlink, Circle, and BlackRock with sessions on stablecoins and tokenization. The Fed is taking crypto seriously now, and Chainlink is speaking at that as well. And moving on to the RWA altcoins, we have the RWA revolution is accelerating, and the partnership between Plume Network and Ondo Finance might just be the turning point. Plume is the first modular layer 1 blockchain built exclusively for real-world assets. It's designed to be the home where institutions, developers, and communities bring traditional assets on-chain. Ondo Finance is the undisputed leader in tokenized treasuries. The product, USDY, is backed 1-to-1 by short-term US treasuries, offering real yield 4.65% APY and already commanding $450 million in TVL. Together, they form a powerful alliance. Ondo's USDY will be integrated into Plume's ecosystem, bringing secure, yield-bearing assets directly on-chain. This creates the first rails for institutional-grade treasuries on a blockchain design from the ground up for RWAs. The pipeline doesn't stop at treasuries. Expect private credit, commodities, and other road financial products to follow. And then we have Ondo Finance who says 90 million plus wallets just got access to tokenized stocks and ETFs. Blockchain.com now supports Ondo Global Markets, bringing 100 plus tokenized stocks and ETFs to users worldwide, traditional markets, and modern access. We also have Not Telling saying, actually crazy how undervalued Ondo is. All tokenized stocks market cap is $661 million, and Ondo accounts for 300 million plus of that, so over half of that. We know that tokenized stocks are the future of stock markets, confirmed by CEOs of BlackRock, Robinhood, NASDAQ, and the chairman of the SEC. Ondo repricing upwards will be violent. And at the same time, we also have PancakeSwap joining the Ondo Global Markets Alliance. So overall, all these altcoins that I'm talking about today, I think are going to continue to go up over the next coming months. But right now, as Bitcoin and Ether are just lagging, I think everything's going to continue to chop sideways. But these are good fundamental plays. If you've ever wanted an all-in-one platform for crypto or even stocks, you've got to check out BitGet. Honestly, this exchange is changing the game. BitGet isn't just any exchange. It's got spot trading, futures, margin, and even copy trading. Plus, it supports a ton of coins and trading pairs, all with competitive fees. Security is taken seriously as well, with proof of reserves and a protection fund, so you can trade with peace of mind. And no other Tier 1 exchange protects your security this well. And one of the coolest things, BitGet is moving towards being a universal platform. That means you can trade tokenized US stocks like Apple and Nvidia right on the blockchain, all by using USDC without needing a traditional broker or leaving the exchange for another platform. And if you're into futures, BitGet Stock Futures lets you speculate on price movements with up to 10x leverage using a composite index of stock tokens. It's super beginner friendly and a perfect way to explore the market. Now getting started is easy. Sign up, do your ID verification, deposit USDT or USDC, and you're ready to trade. And by signing up for BitGet, you have the chance to earn bonuses up to $6,200. So try BitGet today and get your bonuses. Here's how. This is our link for global users. For our UK users, sign up with this link. And if you're on mainland and Europe, use this link to sign up. We also have Nick who says the Sei network just got a regulatory edge in Japan. Japan's banking system is opening the crypto gates. Japan has over 12 million crypto accounts as of early 2025. And Japan's FSA is considering reforms to allow banks to acquire and hold digital assets. Sei has received approval from Japan's FSA, and if the Sei network captures even that market, that's a 15x upside in daily active users powered by regulation. Then we have Not Telling saying another big partnership for Sei, Morpho officially integrated into the Sei ecosystem. Sei has been building their ecosystem nonstop over the past month alone, and first of all, the co-founder of the number one tokenization company, Securitize, Jamie Finn, joined the Sei Development Foundation as an advisor. Second of all, Apollo, $840 billion in assets under management, just went live on Sei with its $1.2 billion diversified credit fund through Securitize. Third of all, BlackRock and Brevin Howard have both launched tokenized funds on Sei. Fourth of all, Hamilton Lane's Scope Fund launched on Sei. And now Morpho Labs, with $12 billion plus in deposits, is now live on Sei. All this in 1 month. Sei is becoming an RWA powerhouse chain in such a short period of time. And we have Marvelous sharing that Say looks unusually steady after its $12.7 million unlock, and that's telling. 55.5 million tokens just hit the market on October 15th for 1.15% of the supply, and yet the price held firm at 20 cents. I think everyone got slaughtered 5 days prior, so maybe that's why. I was expecting a massive dump as usual, but this time there's no panic. I think the reason for the surge isn't far-fetched. Morpho Labs lending went live, unlocking native yield. Hamilton Lane brought RWAs on chain, and the TVL climb 7%. Looking at it technically, RSI is rebounding after 31 and 21 cents is the level to watch for trend continuation. The Say chart might look flat, but under the hood, the capital is getting comfortable. Above all, when fundamentals and liquidity start aligning like this, price usually catches up. So I agree, I think all these altcoins are kind of just trending sideways, but price will catch up to all these fundamentals in the coming months. We also have Rizuki who says, Say's DeFi is growing, and EA Finance crossed $3.1 million in revenue, growing each quarter. DeFi moves faster on Say. And lastly for today, we have EcoYeild Launches EYE token presale to power the AI compute and renewable energy growth. So EcoYeild, a Web3 powered platform bringing clean energy and AI compute infrastructure, today announced the presale of its utility and governance token EYE. The token underpins EcoYield's unique dual yield model, combining GPU leasing revenues with renewable energy savings, while enabling global investors to participate transparently in real infrastructure growth. Demand for GPUs is surging as AI adoption accelerates worldwide, and EcoYeild seeks to tap into this adoption and create a sustainable and profitable loop through deploying modular data centers powered by renewable energy into high-demand markets. Through tokenization, the platform offers scalable, accessible exposure to two of the fastest growing sectors globally. The EYE token unlocks access to project vaults, boosting staking rewards, and provides governance rights, and early participants also receive LP tokens tied to pilot projects, delivering direct monthly yields along token upside. So that is EcoYield's token launching, which was back on October 15th and is now live. And that is the video for today, guys, as we continue to chop sideways. So Bitcoin's looking decent. At the very least, it's nice that it's reclaimed this level around $108,000. I would like to see it continue to actually more so form a base here than just instantly take off. And I think that probably will happen as, we have market makers who are still waiting to see if they're getting refunds from Binance, waiting to kind of recalibrate and see what they want to do now. So I think the books are going to continue to be super thin for a little bit. But as we go towards November, I think things will start to pick up again. And we're just going to chop around for another, a couple of days or so. Probably this week we can continue to chop until we start to get some real narrative going. So that is the video for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you tomorrow.